not beating heart, unfeeling soul, and nothing's left and no one's home. Please don't throw my love away, I'll take you back one day. Hey, hey.
Hey guys, what's going on? I'm not going to make this too long. This is a very long video. John Bellion, very interesting artist. This is from 2016, and this is the making of Guillotine. I've never seen any of these making of videos, but I understand there's a bunch of them where John goes deep on how he created the songs that he did. Please like and subscribe, hit the bell icon for notifications, leave a buck in the tip jar if you're so inclined. And I will say just right off the bat, I did watch recently a video of his where he's talking about how he got off of his record label and out of Live Nation contracts and just doing his own thing right now, which I really, really think is cool. And I have a lot to say about that, which I won't say now, but he's been on my mind lately. Because Howie sent me the video of him talking about how and why he got out of all of his previous contracts, which I think is really important for artists to hear. This is the making of Guillotine. John Bellion, let's go. Roll it, Howie.
He's kind of like disco-y, really rich.
So you're looking at him in his element. This here is my element. That here is his element. We create these spaces where it's like we're in our laboratory. We're in our zone of creativity with all the tools that we need, experimental tools to get to write, to record, to be inspired, to let the inspiration come out. And we're watching him do that, which is a very unique, cool, very, very special thing. I love watching this stuff.
Like 70s live-y drum?
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wants something snappy.
I want to be in between the pockets to get it really moving before he lays the bass in.
Right.
Yes. Okay, so that initial thing, you could see that when he's coming up with that drum groove, that drum loop that that little drum part, he's so in it. You're in this zone where you're like, and the way he's playing it, you're so immersed in what you're trying to get. What's inside of you, what you're hearing, you're trying to get that out into the world in whatever way you can. It's like you got to get this out. And when you do, you're like, okay, that's it. That's very cool.
Yo. What's up, man? How are you? Yeah, good to see you, man. Yeah. Boy.
Yo, what up?
Ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
How you doing, man?
It's a nice studio. Is this his studio? It's a pretty good place there. Cove City Sound Studios.
It's just been labeled like 70s.
So I'm guessing that this is not his studio, that this is a different studio. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Disco drums?
Yeah.
Did you guys get them last night?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, these are the mini mapping should be in there. So let's get those all loaded up.
Okay, cool.
You know, and all this is about him realizing his dream and being inspired and motivated to go further with it.
It's so fly on their own. They're its own thing. All you need is just him swimming with the bass line, just going so far in the back of it that you kind of like, no top line guitars or anything over it. Really, the focal point of the whole rhythm of the chorus would be Mark's bass line.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta give him a call. Just have him swimming through that. It's just disgusting.
He's calling the bass player.
Yo, I got some drums that are gonna offend you. I need a jamming bass line, and I need you here soon, or my life can't be complete. I need your funk.
You get so obsessed.
Your mega righteousness right now.
You get so obsessed with this stuff that you're like, I need it now. It's got to happen right now. Come on, get over. Like if he could just snap his fingers, he'd be there in 1 second. And he knows who to call. Like calling the right people is so important when you're making a recording.
Can you come through within the next like 45?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. All right, see you in a little
Here he
bit.
comes. Oh, let's see what he does. This is
I'm at a
exciting.
point in my career where I need collaboration to like keep me moving.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The first 3 albums, I'm all alone. You know, and every time I might be standing over the record being like, oh, it has to be this way, it has to be that way. But sometimes, even with Mark, it's like, you know what? You do a bass line that you think will be dope. Here's
Yes.
the parameters. I need it to swim. You need that classic knock that I need. It needs to move in an organic way. But like, maybe I'm just going to try to fit to what you do because I'll think of something different.
Yes. So they're setting up the drama of what's going to happen when Mark comes in and lays down the bass line, and the collaboration thing is so great, it's so important because other musicians will always do something that's different from how you know, if you're open to the process, you're open to collaboration, and what other people can bring to the table is just absolutely beyond. And sometimes making a record alone is a great thing to do. It's super fun, and what you realize is beyond what you thought. But a lot of the time, it's really bringing other people in. Talented guy. Here he is, Mark the bass player.
Thank you for short note. I have some drums.
Yeah, and it's this place where, you know, the other thing is like, notice in the studio, everyone's so excited to be there. They're in love with this process. They all love what they're doing. They're all there to support John in his vision, and the vibe in the studio. The vibe here has always got to be about love and music and creativity and fun, and you got to feel safe to just go for stuff. You need that space. No negativity in spaces like this.
So I was messing around with like some chord progressions and some topics. I wrote a little something, whatever on the piano. Had like melody ideas, this, that, and the third. Nothing's concrete, but first I want to attack this drum section. We're gonna have to find a way to kind of to meld the two worlds. There's a really pretty progression that we have within these drums. Each one to be drum and bass lines. So we have to figure out a way when we're gonna bring it in, when we're gonna take it out.
So my question is, does he have the lyrics yet or not? Maybe I think he does have the lyrics. I'm not sure.
Drums for now.
Maybe he doesn't. Howie's saying.
Two bar, solid, disgusting to the level. Just really, really, really far in there, kick and snare conversated bass line.
Yeah, what he means when he says disgusting, you know what he means. But what I think he means is something so that you're like, oh, like you want to just like, you want a bass line that's so full of soul and funk and like nastiness, right? See, now Mark is feeling it. He's hearing it. He's responding to it.
Can we get him hooked up? Can we get him? Yeah.
Okay, so they're going to take Mark's bass and they're going to go through it looks like a DI. They're not going to go into an amp, or maybe that's a P bass, by the way. Fender P bass.
Oh my god. Give me the drums, give me the drums.
See, it's given him. See, like this, like so he knew that this guy would deliver some of the something that would make him get excited and feel like inspired. He's already feeling it. They plug him in, ready to go. Bam, that's a good studio. They got everything ready to go, plugged in direct, so he can track live to the monitors in the studio and not be worried about the amp and whatever. I don't know if there's an amp in another room, but this just sounds like a regular DI, and they'll maybe reamp it later, or maybe they won't. Yeah. See, that's disgusting.
Keep playing. The groove is so dope that I almost wouldn't even want to distract it with words. I'm like, even in the chorus.
Huh. Uh-huh.
We were writing it, when I was writing it yesterday, I'm getting to a punchline, and if the punchline can get to it before the hook actually drops, let the hook be some scatting. Let the hook just vibe off of what you're doing. Lay that down.
So he's got this. It's almost like a superstition kind of vibe in a way. Stevie Wonder, this has given him exactly what he wants. Exactly what he was looking for. He didn't know exactly what it was, but he knew the right guy to call to bring him the goods, and he is. And he can tell because John's so excited. He's so into it.
Problematic man. An absolute problem of a human being. That is Mark Williams.
Can you give me, just like loop it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now he's just recording some ideas that John's going to later on probably chop it up. Or maybe he won't. I don't know. So notice,
That sound that you...
he's coming in on the end. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, bump, one, one, bop, coming on the end of 1, and 2, and 3, and so his offbeat is what John was talking about, and how he's playing off that loop. That's what he means. 1, bump, one, bop, the space that you leave dictates the groove.
You guys made the joint off the game plan.
Yeah.
That envelope, that same release, that same feel, which is
Okay.
low and high octaves, make
Right.
it full, and sparsely, sort of on the one, and then the rest just juxtaposing the bass line. Blunt.
We'll syncopated.
Yeah. And fall in between and pick and choose your spots, though.
Cool.
Who's this guy? The keyboard guy. Yeah. That's so cool. Like a vintage keyboard. Yes. All these guys are so talented, multi-instrumentalists. And like building something, you're like literally building a room that's never been built before. You're building a room, you're building a home. This song is really a creation. I could watch videos like this all day long. And the other thing I'll tell you about John, he's meant to do this. You know when you watch this. Oh, you know when you hear his music, but even more when you watch this creation, this is a high that nothing else in life can give us. I know exactly how these guys feel. It's so cool.
I'm thinking, how can we preserve the prettiness you came up with on
Ah.
We're rolling right now.
Very cool. So Mark was familiar with this track. The bass player, guitar player was familiar with this track before he came into the studio. So he had heard it before.
Because that first melody is crazy against the. Let's see.
Sleep on me.
Ooh, what a voice.
Feel there's something in my heart, just breathe.
Dude, listen to that voice he's got. Listen to his voice. Oh, he's got a voice.
Sleep on me. Feel the rhythm in my chest, just breathe.
It's pure. It's pure. His soul is coming out in his voice. He's just got a purity about him. He's a pure, he's got, that was beautiful. That moment.
That's gotta be the pattern.
I will stay. So the something rhymes with stay.
Then go into that pre.
Because you tell me I'll take to my something. There's bones in my something. There's bones in my closet. There's bones in my closet. Bones in my grave. Bones in let them don't let they. There's bones in my closet.
No one. There's not a voice. He's
Yeah,
so
that's
unique.
A nice melody.
He's got and the melody is gorgeous, and his voice. I mean, there's no one that sounds like him. You know, I don't say that they're better than others. You know, they're just different. I like his flavor, right? Somebody may order like a blackened chicken. It might not be your flavor. I happen to love blackened stuff. You know, like the blackened fish or chicken, or that kind of Caribbean vibe. I love that. Some people not. It doesn't mean it's bad or good. It's just like I love this flavor. This flavor of his voice really touches me. That's what this is all about. Play the piano.
There's bones in my closet, but you end up anyway.
See, without that voice, he'd still have his music, but it wouldn't be like this. His voice really is special.
There's bones in my closet, but you hang stuff anyway.
He's just amusing himself. Also it's like the spirit flowing through you when you're in a studio and you're with people that you trust and you're in a creative environment with all the right tools around you. You can just be this free human being, free creative spirit that you are, and let it all out and let it work itself out and not have to come in with something that's finished, to work it out in front of everybody. That's what I try to get people to do in this room. Kids, like younger kids, like middle school kids and high school kids, don't be afraid to come in here and just try some stuff. It's important. You never know. Like that's the spirit is trying to speak through you. You gotta let it in.
All the chances that we could get 2 violinists and a cellist within maybe like half hour, 45 minutes. Wow.
There's Richie. Dude. Bro, well, God. So maybe this is Richie's studio. I knew that he had a studio. Billy Joel's sax player in all those hit records. I think this is his place. So he's going to try to get the cats, the violin, the string cats.
Playing for Billy Joel and killing shows and doing things.
But I can get
anything is possible. Anything is possible.
Oh God.
I've just been calling like copious amounts of players in, string players, banjo players, like just because. It's a blessing to be in a position to be able to jam with people. So every time I finish a lyric, my new litmus test is if I can play it on the keys while jamming with just a group of musicians and the song still sounds good, minus the sonic production grandeur. All that stuff is great, but when you get to the meat and potatoes of the song, if it still sounds great, it's just crazy to think, like, if you would have told me 2 years ago, I'd be like, I need 3 string players. I want to play with them to make sure that these lyrics are good. Like, to have that at my disposal is like, it's just such a blessing. So yeah, when they come in, we'll see how.
He's
how
a
the
really
sound
special
goes
guy.
with actual jam setting with actual musicians being actually played. Like, it's just dope. I'm so happy that I was able to do this for the whole album.
Amazing. So he's obviously at this point he's still in his old record contract, which he eventually got out of now in 2024. But he's able in the situation that he's in to have the freedom and the budget to be in a great studio with all the gear and the guys and the engineers and the musicians. He can just do basically like you can do whatever you want, and that's a great place to be. Now, it came at a big price for him, but at this moment he's not feeling that. He's just feeling the blessing of being in this creative situation, which is beautiful, and he's just staying there. See what happens. This is great. I love this. John Bellion, I'm a huge fan. I didn't think I know what a big fan I was until I'm watching this right now. I love this guy. Oh, here's some badass string players coming in. Now, are we going to write parts for them, or are they just going to improvise?
The string players are here. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'll be in there. I'll be in 2 seconds.
You songwriters get better piano skills or guitar skills. Be able to write on a piano or a guitar, and it's going to make your writing. Learn more chords, learn how to inversions of chords, learn new songs, grow your vocabulary so you can do what he's doing. Without the instrument at your disposal like that, you're very limited.
How's it going, guys? John.
Hi.
Yeah, there's one. All right. Alex, great to meet you guys.
Nice meeting you.
So I figured I can maybe show you guys the progression.
See, watch how, you people who want to do this, watch how he's behaving with them. Watch how he is greeting them and the vibe that he's creating with them. He wants them to come in and be creative and be inspired. So how you treat someone is going to either help bring that out or push it away. He knows that. He's a smart guy.
Nice to meet all of you. Thank you for coming in. So the part, as you see, is kind of just like suspended on every chord, just really trying to create some tension, building into the end of that like section there. So Mark wrote out string parts. We really create
Mark's a badass, by the way, you guys.
and, like,
Mark is a
swelling
badass.
those, like suspended notes, like leading into that final chord swell for that last moment of closure. But yeah, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Can I get cello first? Okay, awesome.
Beautiful.
Okay, awesome. Can I get all 3 strings together?
It's making me gonna cry. Yeah, there's the album right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. As we dance on the bed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, awesome. So if you guys look at your boxes, you
Mark.
can control the volume of everything. It's all labeled.
2, 1, 2, 3, 4. If anything, keep in mind the entire time we want to stay as low as possible, as soft as possible, so then that ending crescendo in the end of that section, we can really just we can climax to the best of our ability. So just stay there the whole time. Right when that measure wraps up, you really want to give it a real swell.
So here's what John's doing right now. He is trying to manipulate our emotions. Don't take that in a negative way. That's what we do. He knows that if the dynamics are super, super soft, growing to a huge crescendo, and that the tension is built, he knows what kind of tug it's going to be on himself and us. He knows how that's going to translate in the song. That really what we're doing in music is when you put on a piece of music to listen to, we go somewhere. Our emotions are are tugged upon, they're pulled upon, they're pulling things out of us. We are master manipulators of emotions in a good way. And I say manipulator, and I really mean that. He knows in order for this part to do what it's, and I don't even know if this ended up in the final song or not. I guess that remains to be seen. He knows that these guys have to play with the ultimate softness and crescendo to the ultimate loudness in order for this part to do emotionally what it's supposed to do. And he knows it. And he's got a really beautiful way of saying it and conveying it to them too.
Cool. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
What a beautiful musician this guy is, Mark.
Sleep on me and feel the rhythm in my chest. Just breathe,
Dude.
and I will stay. So the lantern in your heart won't fade.
Listen to his
The
voice.
secrets you tell me, I'll take to my grave. There's bones in my closet, but you hang stuff anyway. And if you have nightmares, we'll dance on the bed. I know that you'll love me, even when I lose my head. Guillotine. Bum ba dum bum bum. Guillotine. Bum da dum. Dum dum dum. Bum ba dum bum bum. Even when I lose my head. Guillotine. Yeah.
I'm sitting here thinking, God, this is just so cool. What does this have to do with the track we heard at the beginning, right? So all of these different pieces, like going in this direction, he's taking us on the journey behind the scenes. And it's really, really rich. It's a rich journey here, what he's going through with this new arrangement of the song. This could be the record for me. Just live like this, it's freaking gorgeous.
Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-da. Oh, no.
It's like in the headphones, like just the raw, like untreated tone from the cello sounds so incredible.
Dude, yeah, it does.
Thank you. It's good to come out and make it.
Absolutely.
You guys are gonna have a rough mix. We're gonna dive into the mix.
Dude, you guys, music is so awesome. It's just so incredible.
I'm thinking from bridge out, Trav's vocal and Trav's vocal feel, really just carrying out the rest of the record. Just really like an organic, soulful tip to just drive the funk home, drive the point home of what's going on.
I can't wait to hear this song, you guys.
Hey! So we're talking almost like dark, sweet love song.
Okay.
Guillotine.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Who's
Because
this?
you tell me I'll take to my grave, there's bones in my closet, but you hang stuff anyway. If you have nightmares, we'll dance on the bed. Know that you love me even when I lose my head. Guillotine.
Okay.
Sweet,
Okay.
Tim Burton-esque
Like
situation.
Halloween-y type stuff, yeah.
Halloweeny.
Like hood Halloween kind of stuff. I want y'all to do something different, man. I get it,
You know, the language that we speak. The language that we speak is it's musical, it's oral, it's you got to have like a vocabulary. There's a technical knowledge. It's all these things wrapped into one to be able to bring these people together to create this masterpiece. And I don't know who this guy is. I can't wait to see what he's why he's there.
Yeah.
See
What I'm doing right now is putting the session together for Guillotine within Ableton, because we have recorded in different studios, have written, produced in different programs. For example, John came up with a beat in Logic, but we came in, started writing together, and our process with working with him has kind of ended up as a Ableton intensive project where most of the songs are dumped on here. It doesn't matter if they come from Pro Tools or Logic, or if they're recorded live. Or
so he's taking he's saying all the sound files have been done in different locations, in different kinds of digital audio workstations. So he's making like a session of all of the tracks. I'm not sure if they're all edited yet, but he's putting together a master kind of session in Ableton, which is another digital audio workstation, one that he's familiar with, and they're choosing to do it in that one. All the sound files are going into there, and then they're going to figure out what to do.
On here, it's kind of become that process of collaboration where he'll like delegate certain aspects of the production or certain aspects of mix or recording, because we have kind of like different battle stations. He might be off in another room writing something while I'm cleaning something up, or sound designing.
Interesting.
Or mixing, or just kind of coming up with ideas for certain parts.
So a singer. This guy's gonna sing background vocals. Dude, look at Mark again. Dude, this Mark guy, man. What doesn't he do? What doesn't he play? A guy who plays all these instruments so well. Look at what an asset he is to Jon Bellion and his realization of this dream of this song. And I'm sure the guy plays on many of Jon's songs. He's an asset to Jon's vision. This guy, Mark. Dude. Oh, is this the song now? Oh. You fill me up, you fill me up, you set my soul ablaze. You fill me up, even when I lose my head. Oh, man. Okay, let me just say I would like to listen to this whole song. This is a need I have to do this. Now Howie's going to play for me the actual music video with the song and the way that it came out. I can't wait to hear this. Let's go. Roll it, Howie.
Sleep on me. Feel the rhythm in my chest, just breathe. I will stay, so the lantern in your heart won't fade. The secrets you tell me, I'll take to my grave. There's bones in my closet, but you hang stuff anyway. And if you have not...
Okay, let's just talk about what's going on. They had all of these sessions and all of these parts and all of this music that was played to the song. They went in later and they just made all their decisions as what's going to go here, what's going to go there, what we're keeping, what we're throwing away. But what I'm hearing is really delivering. The production is so incredible. Sonically, it's rich, it's beautiful. And I really dig what they're doing with the vocals, and it's very, very produced, so to speak.
I'll take to my grave. There's bones in my closet, but you hang stuff anyway. And if you have nightmares, we'll dance on the bed. I know that you love me, even when I lose my head. Guillotine.
Guillotine.
Guillotine. Even when I lose my head. Guillotine. Guillotine.
He can dance too.
Even when I lose my head. Kiss my lips. Feel the rhythm of your heart and hips.
Heartbeat.
I will pray. So the castle that we built won't cave. The secrets you tell me.
See how on the verse 2, his vocal is way down in his range. He's going to come up and he's going to get like, he's using all of the musical techniques that we use to manipulate our emotions.
Take to my grave. There's bones in my closet, but you hang stuff anyway. And if you have nightmares, we'll dance on the bed. I know that you love me, even when I lose my head. Guillotine. Guillotine. Even when I lose my head. Guillotine. Guillotine. Even when I lose my head.
You fill me up, you fill me up, you set my soul ablaze. You fill me up, your love is so amazing.
Yeah, what I like too about this section with the different background singers is that sometimes like an artist will do all their own background vocals. To have another voice in there, another couple voices, really adds to the texture of the sound because everybody's voice sounds differently than yours, obviously, and the blend, and I love that. I love that.
You fill me up, you set my soul ablaze. You fill me up, even when I lose my way.
Yeah. Yeah. What a guitar part. Kind of behind the beat. Yeah.
You fill me up, you set my soul ablaze. You fill me up, your love is so amazing. You fill me up, you set my soul ablaze. You fill me up, even when I lose my head.
Dude. Amazing. Capitol Records. So the strings made it, and they made it as a texture underneath at the beginning. And you know, sometimes when you record something, it's not meant to be front and center. It's a texture in the background. I love that whole deal. What an awesome journey to go from the inception to the beginning, middle, and end, and to then watch that incredible how this thing came out was just unbelievable. I really enjoyed that. I hope you guys did too. I have a lot to say, but this is a very long video. So I'm going to say, please like and subscribe, hit the bell icon for notifications, leave comments, and support John Bellion because he's just a masterful dude. And this is a very long video. Oh, leave a buck in the tip jar if you're so inclined. We really do need your support. And God bless John Bellion. Amazing. Be well. Peace.